Dana. How are you? Ramtrack, good to see you. AI will be the death of all of us. Every once in a while when I'm speaking into the phone during a live stream, the artificial intelligence component of my Meta sunglasses app takes over and minimizes the prism screen. So it completely disappears. So then I have to immediately phone and minimize that. Hey Paul Blunt, how are you? So you crashed the party facility, crash it. I'm sure it was an oversight. Let's just sit down here for a minute. I'm like literally around the corner from this farmer's market that I found online in front of the Scotia Bank giant red building. Hey, Vivian Johnson, good morning. Cooking with Hasina. A pleasure to have you. And Toronto's doo-wop music. Good to see you. So I need this to start my day. This is my first coffee of the day. It is a very large vanilla sweet cream cold brew. And we're in one of Henry's favorite places, which is the financial district. Very nice facility. Vasily and I were involved in a chat last night, very late. One of our friends, LP Walks, New York City. He starts streaming about 1:30, 2 in the morning. And I popped on there and I saw Vasily was already in the chat. And then we saw a riot happen. A little bit of a riot in New York City. It's kind of fascinating. And after this, it's time for Yoshi-bowl. Part of Yoshi's birthday celebration, there is a bowling event. And here, this is as downtown as it gets. Vivian Johnson, how are you? Hey, good morning, Juanita. Good to see you. Vivian Johnson, we are looking for the farmer's market that is supposed to be here, right here in this place where I'm standing. If you go on the website that I actually have located in the comments, not the comments, but the description of this, it shows that there is from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. a farmer's market right here. But as you can see, there's nothing. So I'm gonna head towards City Hall, where I know there's a farmer's market. And how many birthdays? Yoshi is entitled to as many birthdays as he wants. I know many people who do a birthday week, and I had one friend, she was a manager at the Keg, and she had a birthday month. And she literally would go out every night, partying with her friends. That's tough to do. Growing Serenity, good morning. I'm walking north along Bay Street towards City Hall, towards the farmer's market. To get some veggies and some cheese. Last week I was at St. Lawrence Market and ended up making a bolognese sauce. Which was quite delicious. What birthdays are about you? I'm not a big birthday celebration person. Here is the National Club. I used to work here. So the National Club is a private club. It's more of a liberal leaning club. It's fancy schmancy. The Canada First movement. Here's a national club established in 1874 to foster national sentiment and give the Canada First a green movement a home. Top floor of the National Club there is a hotel. That's not open to the public, but all these private clubs are connected. So you would have a sister club in New York, Chicago. There's always some club in every major city that's connected to it. So if you're a member of that club, you can stay here. It's not free. It just means that you don't have to go to an expensive hotel.
No, exactly. Some people forever and ever and ever, they want that, like, they want that absolute.
So that was disappointing that I went to Scotia Plaza and nothing was there. You need to get their shit together. Hey, Princess Margaret, good morning. I got me a giant vanilla sweet cream cold brew. We're getting close to having a countdown for Princess Margaret, who will be having her birthday on September 20th. My sister's birthday happens next month in August. And she lives right close to me in the beaches. So, hey, Jen Spike, how are ya? We will likely just go to Mira Mira, which has turned into our favorite brunch spot in the beaches. And Mira Mira is, well, they market themselves as a Peruvian style brunch restaurant. Pardon me, but they kicked everybody's ass in the beaches with better quality food and service.
Because like she knows like these guys have like big ass now.
Here's Highest Steakhouse. If you got the wallet for it, it's delicious. Same owners as the Keg. In fact, same steak. You get the same steak at the Keg as you do High's. Difference being there are actual chefs cooking your steak at High's, making the sauces from scratch. Whereas Keg, the sauce will come out of a plastic bag. It's really the difference.
Like Kwong.
And where a bottle of Behringer Cab will be $100 at the York Street Keg, which is not far from here, it will be twice as much at High's. And the reason is, this is the financial district, and the suits go to York Street Keg, and it's packed. It's just suits, nothing but suits at night. And their bosses, who don't want to hang out with the suits, go to High's. So it's kind of an exclusionist thing, just like a private club. You join a private club because you don't want to hang out with people who don't hang out in private clubs. That's really it. It's, yeah, Dennis Pike, it's humid. On the way here, I took the streetcar, and there was absolutely no shade. So I hid behind a traffic pole, which had about 6 inches of shade, but it was delicious. Yeah, Henry's, oh my God, Henry's putting on some kilometers. Watched a couple of his live streams, and I'm amazed at the network success that he's had. Hey Jeremy, how are ya? This is the latest subway to nowhere. It's disrupting a whole big chunk of Toronto. I'm just going to have a seat, quick little sit. Some people are really good at walking around and looking at the chat. staying connected. I'm not one of those people. Because I tend to focus on what's in front of me on the street rather than what's in front of me on the phone. So little timeouts like this allows me to catch up in the chat without, walking into traffic. Oh my, that is delicious. Yeah, if you sub to Radical Tube and Princess Margaret, please put it in the link.
Il y a 110, c'est par là à gauche.
Princess Margaret will have her birthday live streamed on Radical Tube. That's right, 20th September. Countdown soon to start. This intersection's always been a little bit wonky, how Bay Street curves around like this. At least they've taken Queen Street out of the mix. But it's a weird intersection to navigate. And here we go, I see. Yeah, cheers. I also have in the bag I'm carrying a Gatorade Zero large grape bottle that was frozen. I put it in the freezer overnight, so it is completely frozen. And it will melt for the next few hours, and I'll have cold non-sugar Gatorade for the next few hours. Thank you, Princess. Thank you for putting in that link. If you haven't subscribed to Radical Tube, do it now. And if you haven't liked this video, please do that now. And this is strange. There's like nobody playing chess. And there's a shit ton of police. Connected? No, probably not. But it's very rare for this place to be empty. And this is coming up, upcoming July 24th, 25th, 26th, the Taste of Vietnam Art, Culture, and Food Festival. I don't know if she's FaceTiming somebody or live streaming, but she's talking to somebody. Yoshi's gone live. Okay. So my plan is to get some veggies here, some cheese. Yeah, I agree. Sloth speed. I love this time of year. And it's an easy time of year. I'm wearing one thing. I've got a shirt on. It's long sleeve because my skin doesn't like sunlight. So this is a kind of a special LL Bean for the summer kind of cabana wear. And that's all I have to wear all day. Whereas you get into the fall, you gotta start wearing a t-shirt and a shirt over it and start thinking about a jacket, and it just complicates things. Something that they usually have is picnic tables, so you can have your lunch here. They're gone. Over the weekend they had a Pan American festival. On the day that I showed up was Colombia's Independence Day. And so there's lots of dancing and things. And I was lucky enough to attend this seminar by a chef, a Mexican chef, who owns a business called Mad Mexican. It's a restaurant on Jane Street, like 450 Jane. And he did a demo on how to braise lamb shoulder, lamb shank. And then gave us all a sample of salsa and on taco. It was quite delicious. And that'll be coming out in a few days as a premiere. Yeah, it's funny. I was at a place a couple of days ago, just having lunch. I've fallen in love with the Firehouse subs lately, and this one was a smoked hot turkey with mushrooms and cheese. It's quite delicious. But as is always the case, there's too much bread with a sub or sandwiches like that. So I was feeding the birds, and immediately there's pigeons, and immediately there's those little birds. Those little birds are so smart. Whereas a pigeon doesn't seem to have the wherewithal to pick up a piece of bread and fly off with it. The little birds do. They sneak in there and they take it and they run away. They're quite tame. You can actually train these little ones to eat out of your hand. Yeah, Firehouse subs. I had a meatball sub there. I almost had the meatball pepperoni pizza sub yesterday. Was it yesterday? A couple days ago, anyway. They just showed up in Toronto like 6 months ago. Quite delicious. I like the looks of these new potatoes. These and serve them with a little butter, salt, and pepper, and what's better? I'm going to get something, but I don't know yet.
Okay,
Thank
take
you.
your time.
Okay. The new potatoes look great.
Everything is good.
Tomato tomatoes. Toasted tomato sandwich would be my favorite thing in the world. So you have to get one of these big giant ones. What are these little berries?
Red currant.
Oh, red currant. Okay, thank you. Oh, you can smell these peaches. do like the looks of the fruit there. Copyright killer. Here. It's playing some good music, but it's a copyright killer. Hey, how are you?
How you doing?
Good, bud. How you doing?
Good. You're back again.
Yeah, I need something.
Something different this time or no?
Something different.
Okay, cool.
So I've done Hungarian and Ukrainian. Something with a bit of a bite, if you wouldn't mind.
How spicy? 1 to 10.
Let's go 8.
8. Cool. I can definitely work with that.
Not afraid of spice.
This is my favorite.
What do you call it?
Montreal cracked peppercorn.
Montreal cracked peppercorn.
Montreal cracked peppercorn. You got that peppercorn outside.
All right, let's just say yes.
Cool. Not picky at all. Just one?
Yeah, this one. Thank you.
You get another one, you get a deal.
I know.
Is it debit credit cash?
This cash, bud.
Cash? It's 16.
Can I swap one of those?
What was your channel again?
Why don't we drop the...
Boom Productions.
Boom Productions on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
You said your wife's house time, right?
And say hello if you like.
Hello. I'm gonna search you up right now.
Oh,
Boom Productions.
OOM.
Boom Productions.
And when you see like an angry Pac-Man kind of face, that's me.
Let me go through channels.
That's really nice with the peppercorn.
Is it all one word?
Nope, 2 words.
Like this?
Nope. You want to hold that?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
Here it is.
Okay, cool.
I just subbed myself.
Yeah, cool.
Sweet.
Is this your iced coffee?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay, just a second. I didn't want to make sure nobody laughed.
Oh, thanks, bud.
Yeah, no worries. Huh? Okay, cool. I'll check you out.
Thank you.
What's your real name?
That is my real name.
Boom?
Yeah.
Boom Productions.
Guys, you want to try a sample?
It's a nickname, but that's what I go with.
Gotcha.
You don't pick your nicknames; they're given to you.
You want to try a
Gotcha.
sample?
All right, thanks, bud. Thank
It's
you.
nice to meet you, brother.
Cheers.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, growing serenity. That was delicious. So that's Montreal cracked peppercorn. Oh. He asked me if I wanted it spicy. I said sure, and boy, it's got a bit of a bite. Really nice peppercorn flavor. Oh, dirtweed now. That's interesting. I remember an article, there was some controversy with farmers markets where they would go to the Ontario food terminal and buy peaches and try to pass them off as local. And it does say Ontario grown. Yeah, it's a super sweet Niagara peaches. Get some stuff here. Oh geez, I got it twice in the chat. Twice, bud. He wants to be use their mod powers and lose our friend twice. Because I'm not a fan of Justin Bieber. Get these new potatoes. Hey, Mark D, how are ya? So I got some new potatoes. As I said, I love new potatoes. They taste great. They're easy to cook. Just boil them, right, until they're almost done. Cut them in half. Saute them with some butter, salt, and pepper, and that's, what else do you need? I would buy more things today, but I don't want to be weighted down because I have to go downtown for Yoshi-bowl. RD, your avatar looks great. Oh geez, that guy's having a tough time. So he is trying to deliver some produce to one of these guys here, and he's got a shitty vehicle to do it. And he just fell over. But he responded quite well. I'm just going up this ramp just because it's not very often this ramp is even open. And it gives you a nice little view here. Sir, Mark, I missed your message, but Medano responded anyway. Yeah, it is 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. And yes, Mark, I am going bowling. I'm not a great bowler, but I have fun. I was there yesterday just to check it out. The Ballroom Bowl at Young and Bloor, right beside the Chick-fil-A. And it's pretty fancy schmancy, especially compared to the Bowleramas that I grew up in. Little milk and butter, yeah, it's not a bad idea. Vivian Johnson. I'm Irish. I mean, you can do anything with potato and I'll eat it. And anybody know where Yoshi is? Because at some point I'm just going to stop going live and find Yoshi, perhaps tonight then. The general direction would be good. I tell you, this is quite a steep ramp, and I am feeling it in the calves, but good feeling. And here we are at the spaceship. Okay, Yoshi is walking east on Bloor Street. He just passed Bathurst. Okay. Right by Insomnia, which I don't know if Medano knows. It's been around forever. It started out an internet cafe when those were a thing. And that was 40 years ago and transformed into a restaurant that does an insanely awesome brunch during the day, especially weekends, and then turns into a bit of a nightclub at night. And it's called Insomnia because, I mean, if you work there, you're probably mopping the floors at 4 a.m. And then during Christmas, I would go in and work there. Not my main employment, but my friend to work in her papa's restaurant in Windsor, moved to Toronto, and got a job there. And then said to me, hey, come by, say hi. And I said, well, if you need hands over Christmas, because I know everybody needs hands over Christmas, just to help out. And she said yes. So I ended up working there for a couple of weeks during Christmas, in addition to my regular job. And then I remember during the interview with the owner, he said, do you mind if we pay you cash? I said, oh, I don't mind at all. Cash is king. So I did that for about 4 years in a row, and it was really neat. Developed some good relationships with staff there. It was a lot of fun. But pandemic kind of hurt them bad, and I understand they're struggling now. But anyway, that is Bathurst and Bloor, right where the old Honest Ed's is, or was. And here's the spaceship. Yeah, some fresh herbs would be nice. I don't have fresh herbs. I'm not a fresh herb kind of guy. I always forget that I have them in the fridge. So I think a little bit of dill. I'm thinking, do I have dill? I don't think I have dill. Anybody? Medano. If you remember, last year during the Triple T meetup, this is kind of where it ended. And this is where Henry passed the torch to Sapant, who started his live stream here. What's in the spaceship? The mayor. Mayor Olivia Chow lives here. That's who lives in the spaceship. And I saw the mayor this weekend. Sunday I had a busy day. I went to watch the string quartet in Mount Pleasant Cemetery, which happened yesterday. But that was after I was at the Pan American Food Festival learning how to braise lamb, which I know how to do, but now I know how to do Mexican style. And then I went to, after Mount Pleasant, I went to the festival in Little India, ran into Toronto Walker, who was doing a live stream, and we both saw Mayor Olivia Chow dance Bollywood style, which was a lot of fun. Yeah, so I don't know details for this year's upcoming Triple T meetup, but I have taken the Saturday and the Sunday off. I booked them both off. And my plan is to ride my bicycle during the Triple T meetup because, well, many people count their steps. I try to reduce mine since I work on my feet. So walking around for 6 hours, not for me, but riding my bike, for sure. I mean, it's always fun. Last year was my first Triple T meetup. First Triple T meetup, I was not available as I was ironically at the Korean Food Festival in North York, enjoying their hospitality and some potato pancakes that had green onions. Delicious. Yes, fresh dill would be the perfect thing for these new potatoes. Let's swing by and see if anybody's got some dill.
cheap ones as well?
Not today. Every once in a while.
No deal here. Well, I will have to deal. Did you just say? I'm concerned. You said my backyard, and you said address, please. That's funny. Last year, let me go over what we did last year. Last year we met up at that hotel. The Harbor Castle Hotel, where I met for the first time Marie Palmer, Brad Palmer, Nikki's Experience, Vasily, who was already live. Mardi was there. I don't know if I'm missing anybody. Oh yes, T-Shots showed up, and then Henry. And then we wandered all over the city, mostly to the West End. Went up with Robert West Coast Walker, Jamie, 1985, Medano, who gave the best interview. I did a little kind of documentary style interview about people showing up to Toronto for the Triple T meetup. And Medano gave a spot on awesome interview.
Yesterday, remember I left the bathroom and I'm like,
And of course, Japan came, Yoshi was there, Alex is there. Epic Ninja Liam was there. Hey, Robert Sprite, how are ya? Black pepper and sour cream. That's nice, yeah. Yeah, well, this is a farmer's market, and then Yoshi-bowl. And just for shits and giggles, I will film it. I brought the pocket-free camera, and I will set up and we will record some bowling. I don't know if Sapan will be there. Sapan is a very good bowler. And there's a little parkette coming up here. I'm gonna show it. It would be a good secret spot for Henry to have a dart. And that's where I'll end this stream because my mission is accomplished. I was thinking of getting tomatoes for the tomato tosatella sandwich, but it wasn't like you could buy one tomato. You had to buy 6. I'm probably sure. Now to think of it, I probably could have just bought one. Yeah, very fair, Medano. Christine Wego, Adam, his girlfriend. So it was quite the meetup. And then, oh, I forgot about Upstate New York Bob, which is terrible since he was the first person I said hello to that day. Pardon me. These public spaces downtown are sometimes very interesting, and sometimes you gotta watch where you are. This is Larry Sefton Park. This spot was donated by the United Steelworkers of America. Anyway, a nice little parkette. We're having lunch. Oh, Mark Davis was the last person I met for the Triple T meetup. And just look for Henry. We'll do a community post closer to the date, I'm sure. And here we are. I've got this much coffee left. You can see old City Hall, new City Hall here. Hey, Coleslaw, how are ya? Are you just hanging around? Anyway, this is going to be the end of the stream, Cole. You got here right in time. I am now on a mission to find Yoshi, who is walking east on Bloor towards Young and Bloor, where we will be participating in Yoshi-bowl as part of his ongoing birthday celebration. So thank you very much for attending, and I'll perhaps make a video about my sauteed new potatoes with, I think, salt, pepper, butter, and milk. Yes, and maybe I'll find some dill at home. All right, thank you very much for coming, and I will see you in the ether.